Hello students of standard 10. In geography you are learning about the management of waste. Today I am going to explain chapter 14 Need for Management of Waste part 2. In this part 2 you are going to learn about the disposal of waste. How should they decomposed? So if we see the methods of disposal of waste, the first method is segregation. So the waste material should be put in different color dustbin. This is the good way to separate different type of waste. There are some waste, solid waste which are biodegradable, and there are some waste which are non-biodegradable, and some waste are also causes diseases, infectious diseases. So here it is asked to use different color dustbins to separate waste materials. So green color dustbin in which biodegradable waste can be put, and that can be easily decomposed. Blue color dustbin in which non-biodegradable waste can be put, in which plastic things or other scraps, torn clothes or whatever metals, glass which are non-degradable can be put, and that can be dumped at farther places away from the city or village or town. And the red color dustbins are used to collect the waste which are the main causes of infectious diseases. The waste material which are coming from the hospitals, some pathological waste, some surgery waste or some other waste which are coming from the hospitals or clinics or nursing homes. So they can be put in red color dustbin, and that is decomposed or treated far away from the city. So these are the three color dustbins which can be utilized to separate different type of waste material so that can be well treated and treated properly. Second method is dumping. Dumping on an open area or place is very dangerous because that releases poisonous gases and that increases the air pollution, and therefore dumping should be at a particular place far from the city, away from the village, and so that will not increase, that will decrease the pollution. And in the landfill, if the degradable waste material is there, that can be easily decomposed. And in a particular landfill that can be put, and when other materials should be treated as well. And if dumping is done at proper place and all biodegradable waste material is there which comes from the kitchen or domestic areas, which come from the markets, vegetable markets, also coming from agricultural area or leaves of the plants or grasses, that should be dumped at one place, and that should be covered with soil so that will not increase or spread any air pollution. So this method is also very important because that reduces pollution in the air. The third method is composting. When dumping is done at a particular place and that is biodegradable, that can be decomposed properly. Just now I mentioned about the waste coming from agriculture or domestic area. They are biodegradable, and using different color dustbins that can be collected and dumped at a particular landfill. And when it is full with the garbages and also with the solid material which is biodegradable, that should be filled with soil, and that can be changed into compost. and that is natural manure farmers can utilize to grow the crops or vegetables in their gardens. So this type of composting is very important because that reduces pollution in the atmosphere, that also reduces the solid waste and which are decomposed easily. They are easily decomposed and changed into manure, can be utilized for growing crops or growing vegetables. This way nowadays vermicomposting is becoming popular because the biodegradable waste which comes from agricultural area and also domestic animals like cow dung, all these are filled in the landfill and they are decomposed with the help of the earthworm and that is changed into manure. So this type of composting is known as vermicomposting. So these three types and methods are very important for the decomposition of the solid materials which are biodegradable. And nowadays in the cities and towns, in the housing colonies, that is in large quantity being collected and biogas is being produced. So that is also reducing the waste material from the city areas and towns. So all these methods, if they are being practiced, there will be reduce of waste. And nowadays also in the large cities, machine to crush or to finish the plastic scraps or bottles are fixed and that can finish within a minute. So this type of methods are very important to reduce waste on the surface of the earth. Otherwise our earth will be full of waste because there are non-biodegradable material like the plastic scrap that takes millions of years. So it is very difficult to maintain the environment neat and clean. It is our duty to reduce our waste materials. And therefore it is very important to reduce the waste material which can be reused like newspaper, can be reused for various purposes. Our utensils can be reused always, but when we use and throw like plastic utensils for any programs, that increases the waste material. So it is asked to use 3 R's. 3 R's, that is reduce, reuse and recycle. So which metals are easier to be recycled, that can be collected and recycled. Like paper, that also can be recycled and can be used. New paper can be manufactured. Metals can be recycled again to make new utensils. So like that, if we do, there will be balance, ecosystem will be balanced. There will be neat and clean nature, and that is our duty to protect our nature so that the nature also will protect us. Thank you.